than a win will do. The game is available in high definition. Just switch to the BBC HD channel if you have that option open to you. Let's hand to our commentary duo, Mark Lawrenson and John Motson.
Well, thanks very much, Gary. And if it was 5-0, it would equal the best score England have recorded under Steve McClaren, 5-0 against Andorra, you might recall, at Old Trafford just over a year ago. But let's get a couple of bad omens out the way first, can we? October has never been a happy month for England teams or England managers. It was in October when Sir Alf Ramsey's days were numbered here in this stadium by Poland in 1973. His successor, Don Revie, never got going in this European Championship after losing to Czechoslovakia in October 2 years later. No joy in October for Graham Taylor when defeat in Rotterdam in 1993 ended England's World Cup hopes. And even Sven-Göran Eriksson was not immune to the October virus. Remember Macedonia's 2-2 draw at Southampton in 2002? And it was Macedonia again, of course, who ended Steve McClaren's honeymoon as England coach. Wayne Vane drew at Old Trafford a year ago, a result made worse by defeating Croatia 4 days later. Pessimist? No, not me. It's a big welcome for the England team from a crowd which incidentally may not be capacity in spite of what you've heard. I'm led to believe that certain Wembley club members who have reserved seats have gone to Paris. I wonder why. But all that history does underline the importance of the next 5 days in this current phase of competition for England. A decent win today is expected. A draw in Russia on Wednesday is essential. And it may well be worth pointing out that you saw the table earlier, the team, the way the teams are set up. If England do win this afternoon, they do go level with Croatia on 23 points. But tonight, Croatia play at home to Israel. So it could be as you were. Now then, as the teams are presented to FA officials and guests from Estonia, Mark Lawrenson, what are your expectations this afternoon?
Well, I expect England to win, John. It would be nice, obviously, if they won comfortably, if they played well, didn't get any excess yellow cards. As we know, 1 or 2 players on yellow cards and no injuries as well. And I think they have to just get on with today's job in hand and forget about Wednesday and Russia and start to worry that round about 2 minutes to 5 this afternoon.
Just also updating something you heard earlier, Lee Dixon was talking about John Terry's knee injury. I'm led to believe that his knee swells up and then goes down again because there is some floating particles in there, and he will have to have at some point an operation to clear that out. It's a procedure rather than a serious job, and he could be back playing within 2 weeks. In fact, had the improvement that Steve McClaren referred to not happened, he might even have had that done in this international break. But as you heard, they're hoping still that he will go to Russia. And in a moment we shall have the national anthem sung by a lady who goes by the simple name of Hannah. She's something of a legend in Estonia. Also a songwriter and a pianist. And she is now about to perform at Wembley. Here's one for you, Mark. we had an interview earlier with Wayne Rooney. If Heskey had been fit, do you think Rooney would have played?
Yes, I really do. Because I think this is the future. I mean, Heskey did extremely well against the Russians and also Israel, John, but I think Rooney Owen for me is the future against the best teams in the world.
Rooney's looking for his first competitive goal for England for over 3 years, but when we look at the England team,